In 2002, a mysterious attack on a person took place in Italy. 23-year-old Andreas was found lying in a pool of blood. His left leg was almost severed from his body. When paramedics arrived, he was no longer breathing. So what happened? Andreas conspired with his cousin to intentionally injure himself and collect almost $1 million in insurance. The 29-year-old cousin admitted that he took a chainsaw and sawed off Andreas's leg, but he damaged an important artery through which blood began to flow actively. When the guy realized what he had done, he got scared and ran away. Having abandoned Andreas alone, he threw the saw into the river and tried to escape from the city. But soon he was found and imprisoned, and Andreas, instead of $1 million, received the well-deserved Darwin Prize. In 2005, a cargo helicopter was flying over Iraq. Inside, American soldiers were sitting bored, including a junior officer named Brandon, who decided to do the stupidest thing in his life. A few days later, he would be recognized as a hero who gave his life for his country in Iraq. What happened to him? American soldiers who were messing around during flights had a pastime called Supermanning. The idea was to open the rear cargo exit of the helicopter while in flight, tie the cargo straps to the ceiling, and hang on them like Superman, with your arms and legs stretched out in front of you. The closer to the open abyss, the steeper. So why was he recognized as a hero? You got it right, he just fell out of the helicopter. Superman has to hold on tightly to the straps so that the wind doesn't blow him away. Take photos, then drag himself back into the helicopter before the pilots noticed the open hatch and Brandon fell 200 feet into the Persian Gulf. Under military law, he had to be declared dead in the line of duty and listed as a fallen soldier. In 2008, a man in the Czech Republic broke into a working grain silo to steal a steel cable to sell for scrap metal. Cables are made of expensive steel, and in the grain silo, the cable held a heavy counterweight for a mechanism, which the man apparently didn't know. When he got into the silo, he saw the cable was firmly tied to the floor, and its upper end disappeared into the dark space above. When he sawed off the lower end of the cable with a hacksaw, the cable shot up with a whoosh, and the man looked up and waited for his cable to return. But at that moment, the counterweight was no longer holding anything. The weight began to silently accelerate downwards and fell right on top of the man, who looked up thoughtfully and instantly won a Darwin Award. Write in the comments who is more worthy of Darwin's preeminence, and don't forget to subscribe.